Hi there, everybody. It is I, Random Robin, and for today, I just wanted to kind of say Happy New Year. Uh, but also, I hope everyone's New Year's starting off good. Um, hope everyone's doing good today and staying healthy and safe as usual. So, 2021 was interesting, to say the least. But now that we're in 2022, hopefully it'll be a good one. So, what was I going to talk about here? Couple random things, such as, let's see, my plan for the year, as well as maybe talk about some of the games I played throughout these last couple of years. For instance, I actually made a thing here. Let me bring up the old, let's see. So this is going to block me as well as the logo, but that's okay. So I basically, well, it's not going to really block the logo because it has the logo. Anyway, so let me just make that a little bigger. There you go. So that there is every game that I've completed on my channel, both on the Twitch and the what you call it, the YouTube. So that is all the main characters, as well as either the main characters or the characters that just mean the most to me out of whatever games I played. So, for instance, we have my character from Osteoblast, the little skeleton there, a Big Daddy from Bioshock, Beatrix from Slime Rancher, the Helltaker guy, Wayne from Hylix. You know, you get the idea. Basically, all the important characters. I figured I'd make a way to kind of celebrate the games that I've completed, as well as the characters I felt like I've developed some kind of bond with. When it came to Biomutant, I couldn't really get a good image of my particular Biomutant, so I just put the basic Biomutant guy there. Figured that would do for now. I've made like 3 or 4 versions of this thing, but this is like the best one so far. I finished Spider-Man on my Twitch, Maneater, Nier, you know, all that. Gris. Anyone remember Brad from Lisa the Painful? You know, Frisk from Undertale, and Ender from I Am Setsuna. I can't remember his name, but the guy I played during my Dead Space playthrough with my buddy Drew. You know, all the characters, and there's a particular character that is among them. Get it? All right, I'll leave now. I'm just kidding. Anyway, but I just wanted to kind of celebrate the fact that I've been doing this for basically 2 years now. I mean, technically not a full 2 years yet, but not until like what, March or April is when I started, like really started my channel. So, but yeah, I just wanted to, you know, kind of celebrate that, which is also why I have random music playing in the background too. But I just want to also say thank you to everyone who watches my videos and has enjoyed them. To any of the game developers from like any game developers that have, you know, enjoyed my videos of their games. You know, I'm grateful that you guys liked it. For one, I'm sure there's people who played your games and made it look a lot better than I did, but I'm grateful you enjoyed it. I hope I can, you know, keep doing as good as I am doing, if not better. I know some of my videos aren't the best due to my inability to edit well, but hopefully that'll become less of a problem. Now you're probably wondering, why am I not using the bird mask and all that right now? Good question. I'm not becoming full VTuber, but it is convenient when I'm not feeling up to wearing the bird mask to have the VTuber model. And what's more, I can have my logo on the shirt. And this time it doesn't look like a stretched out turkey neck. I made it actually look good. I mean, you can see the side-by-side comparison compared to the logo on that picture as well as the one on my shirt here. So, not too bad, huh? Little stretched out, but there's only so much you can do. Anyway. So, the plan for this year I'm basically going to be kind of reconnecting with some of these games. Not all of them. Not all of them have sequels, but like for instance, the Big Daddy, there is BioShock 2, so you can look forward to something like that. You know, any of these games that have a sequel or something, I can kind of bring them back is the plan for some of this year. I'm also going to play new games that I've acquired, as well as you know, bring some new faces. So I'll basically make another one of these little poster things as I play games, and we'll see more. You know, we'll see more of these characters, or maybe we'll get a reconnection to some of these characters. If you don't recognize some of these characters, trust me, I don't blame you for it. They're not AAA title characters for the most part. Like one or two of them out of all of them is. A lot of them are indie games that I've come across, or games that were just not really well known when I played them. So maybe if you watched my videos, you learned of a new character that's worth knowing about. Because I feel any video game deserves a chance. You know, there's people who say, well, if it's an older game, even if it's an indie game that looks like it's meant to look like an older game, it's, you know, any game deserves a bit of love. Like, I imagine most people who seen my videos had no idea who Wayne from Hylix is. Like, I wish I had my... I'm actually going to get a thing that allows me to use arms with this thing, I think. But anyway. But, like, most of you probably don't know who Wayne is. You probably don't know who Brad is. If you know who Brad is, then I feel sorry that you had to experience that, because, oh my god. I'll say this. Lisa the Painful, if you haven't played that game before, it lives up to the name being painful. Like, it leaves so much... It leaves a lot. In a good way, though. It's like a good but bad kind of pain. I don't even know. I really don't know how to describe it, honestly. It's just that kind of game. It's something you really have to, like, commit to if you're going to try and understand it. But, yeah. So that's... I kind of wanted to revisit some of them if they had sequels, you know. That way some of these characters get their part 2 in their story. For instance, maybe... I don't know, maybe I'll, like I said, none of these are guaranteed things that are going to be happening. I'm going to try my best to make some of them happen, but... So, look forward to maybe seeing some familiar faces throughout this year. It's kind of my way to celebrate my 2 years of doing this, is like, having the sequel of some of these characters show up. You know, maybe see what they look like now compared to what they were the first time we saw them. You know, maybe like... For instance, like we have my shiny, oh my god, I can't remember his name right now. Pookie Bear. That's right. He was named Pookie Bear in my Pokemon Uranium playthrough, but the one sitting on the Helltaker guy's arm there. Maybe I'll do another go through of Pokemon Uranium, but maybe in a different way, so that way it's, you know, a new experience. Or maybe, you know, or like maybe we'll see different versions of Big Daddies when I do BioShock, if I do BioShock 2, you know? Like, I'm not trying to spoil what I'm doing, but I'm giving you ideas of what may or may not come. You know? I just want people to have something to look forward to. Who knows, maybe we'll even go back and do some random Among Us games, you know? Like, because that game was fun. I genuinely liked Among Us, and not even for all the meme bullshit of it. I just genuinely like the game as it is. You know, it's actually quite a fun game because it requires thought, strategy. Like, you have to be able to read people, and as well as be able to, you know, manipulate the game to your advantage, you know? Maybe there's another Spider-Man game out there that I could do, you know, bring Spider-Man back into my fold. Because, I'll be honest, I was not very organized when I started. For instance, like, Lisa the Painful, Doki Doki... I'm trying to name, like, the first 4 I did. It was, like, Lisa the Painful, Doki Doki, Hylix, and Pokemon Uranium. Back when I started, I was not very organized, so a lot of those games just did not get finished for a while, until I finally just buckled down and just got going on them. Like, for instance, Lisa the Painful, it took me, like, I can't remember how many episodes at the moment, But it took a lot to get it done, but I kept doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I was doing like one episode of each per day when I should have just committed to 5 in a row, and like I started doing. Because that way you get 5 of the same show, and then maybe something random fills in, and then 5 of the same show until I was done with that particular one, you know? And I thought that's a pretty good system. I haven't been told whether or not it is or not, so if you like that system, let me know. Because it allows me to be consistent, but also still have a little bit of randomness, you know. Try to live up to my name at least a little bit. I don't know why I keep doing the surprise face. Every time I look slightly to the side, like I'm trying to do to look at the picture, my face just goes like against my will. No matter what. There it goes. No. Okay, whatever. Anyway. But you know, I know I'm not a big channel. Like there's been times where I'm lucky to get maybe 2 or 3 views on some videos, and I get it. You know, there's bigger, better channels out there, but I'd still like to see that maybe some of these games got at least a little bit of attention when they maybe not have at some point. Like, how many people really knew what... I mean, then again, there's probably YouTubers who've done a lot more than I have on all of these games. Like, how many people knew what Hylix was before I played it, you know? Or how many people really knew what Lisa the Painful was before I went through it, you know? Like, but anyway. I kind of, like, people say I should play more AAA titles and, like, brand new, in-the-know titles, but if you think about it, everyone does that. It's like, you turn on YouTube for a day after a game comes out, and some of the bigger YouTubers all have played the game already. Like, for instance, when Resident Evil came out, like, first it was Markiplier, then Jacksepticeye, and, like, probably PewDiePie, all those other ones. Like, they all already played the game and already just and it's the same game. Like, you can't do that much different on some of those games. Like, yeah, you can't do too much different on, like, you know... Like, Nier was probably one of the most up-to-date AAA title games I played out of all of them. Maybe, like, other than, like, Maneater. Or, like, Pokemon Snap and Scarlet Nexus were, like, the 2 newest games I've played. Well, the new Pokemon Snap, not the, you know, original. But, like, Biomutant was also really new when I played it, and apparently I was the only one streaming it on one occasion. But, you know, it's just like... Ooh, I like this song. Anyway. But yeah, it's just, you know, like, what to do about that? And it's like, sorry, I'm just messing with something here. Anyway, also I was kind of getting into the song already. I'll post a link in the description below where this music's coming from, because I kind of have it on a random copyright-free playlist here. So, if you guys want to hear some of these songs yourselves, like without my talking over it, then go for it. Well, anyway, I'm kind of getting off slight topic of what I was trying to talk about here today, because I wasn't just going to sit here and talk about the games I've played, you know, and these little memories that I've built. So let's shrink this down. Also, this is how raw my videos are. You're seeing me in the middle of the editing process. Anyway, so I wanted to also give a shout out to the people who I've met throughout my time doing YouTube or, you know, stuff like that. Some of which you've seen in videos with me, and others you have not. Well, one other you have. I don't think I've done a video with him, but I hope to one of these days. But anyway, so let me just go ahead and do that as well. So let me... If I move this here, okay, good. So let me bring up a picture. We'll kind of do this in pieces here, because this might be a little bit of a longer video with nothing going on, but, you know, I hope you, if you're someone who's watching my channel and, like, actually enjoys my content, I hope you'll at least listen to what I have to say, and hopefully understand that I am not the best talker. So let me just bring up a friend here. So we're gonna start off. You know what? I think this one. Yeah, I'd say this person here has been in the most videos with me on the channel. I think it's hard to keep track sometimes, but There we go. Some of you would know his channel as Waster J. Others would know him now as the Slavic J Leaf. But there he is. I actually made this picture for him. Well, I didn't make this full picture. Other than the eyes and gun, that was just him taking a selfie, like a true badass. I kind of made the gas mask more epic for him though, and then added a gun for him. But this is Slavic J Leaf. He does YouTube as well, and he's done a few videos with me, which, like for instance, we did Survive recently. He showed me kind of how that game works. Pretty fun game. It's a fun zombie game. I enjoy it. But yeah, we played a few games. He's a really cool YouTuber. He throws a bit of a Slavic flair to his world. So you know, if you're into Slavic stuff, go check him out. He's honestly a genuinely good guy. So go check out his videos, would you? If not for me, for yourselves, for good entertainment. But yeah, he actually is in charge of a Discord group called the Waster Brigade, and it's a fun place. Like all the people there are just amazing. So shout out to everyone there in the Waster Brigade. You're all great people. I'm glad I've met you all. Well, at least, or most of you. There's I think a few of you I have not actually spoken to on there yet, but you know, I'm sure you're pretty cool if you're in there. But yeah, go check out his channel. He's currently not doing anything at the moment due to medical stuff. I won't go into details, but you know, I'm sure getting some extra views on his channel would help him feel a little better after everything. So, you know, go give him some views. It'll be a nice treat. I'm trying to shill here, and I feel like I'm doing it wrong, but anyway. But that is the Slavic J Leaf. Like I said, cool guy, does cool videos, and just a cool person in general. So, glad to have met you, comrade. And I hope you are getting better. So, let us go to the next person I'm going to say random words for. To be honest, 2021 has been kind of rough. Like, rough and good. It's been good. It's been good and bad. For instance, the bad part. I hate to kind of open up old wounds to myself as well, but so people are going to probably wonder why I'm putting a little picture of Kakashi from Naruto here. This is the best way to represent a friend of mine who is very dear to me, who passed away last year technically, and unfortunately in like the worst timing possible for him as well, because he and my other friend had just moved to wow, I feel dumb. I can't remember what state they're in right now. God. Kentucky? Yeah, Kentucky. They just moved to Kentucky because they were trying to kind of fulfill a life goal of eventually going to Texas and opening a ranch. Was it Texas? Yeah. See, I feel bad because I can't remember the exact details of the plan, but I think the goal was to go to Texas at some point once they got settled in Kentucky, kind of got, you know, finances saved up and all that, and then they were going to go to Texas to open up a ranch of their own and just have a, you know, good time away from all this, from this lame state of California. Because I'll tell you what, California is just a shitty state. If you don't know, if I hear people say, oh my god, I wish I could go to California. No, you don't. Unless there's something in particular here that you can't find where you're at already, don't. California is garbage. I'll say it over and over again. But anyway, so they had like just got there. They were getting things. They were doing pretty good there. And then I get a call from my friend one morning, or after, it was like maybe afternoon, and he was just. I didn't even know how to react because he was just. It was emotional, and I was like, well, what happened? And he told me, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way. And after a little while, he basically confirmed it, and I was like, oh my god. So that was pretty rough part of the year. Like I said, I hate to bring up old wounds like that, but it just, I'm kind of recapping the year, so I couldn't think of anything else to. But I'll forever miss him and love him. Like, we didn't always get along. Like, there was times where we argued. I mean, I got him a job where I worked at, and you know, even at work, I'm a pretty angry person at work, and so is he. So we were just both angry, sometimes even at each other. But at the end of the day, we were still buds, and we still loved each other. Like, he was a good guy, and he always called himself Kakashi on like basically everything he did. So I always used a little Kakashi picture to represent him if he was involved in a video or if I made something that involved my friends. But yeah, when I found out, I couldn't. None of us, honestly, none of like my family, anyone else in our friend group, we just had no idea how to feel about it, and we kind of just took the day to try to process it, and we kind of got through, but it's still a little hard. Honestly, right now I'm choking up a little bit. But anyway, what was I gonna say? But yeah, I'll miss him and always will. So, but again, this is 2021 was both very bad, but also had good parts to it. Like I said, I met like Jay and a few others, which was good. I lost one of my friends, which was bad. My dog Odie, she passed away, which sucked. It sucked a lot, but it's been a kind of off and on year. But I'm hoping that this year will be more positive than negative. Like, I'm sure it'll have negatives no matter what happens. That's just part of life. Actually, no, we're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of the. Actually, we're just gonna shrink it down. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Here. It's been big long enough for people to have gotten a look at it, so we're gonna embiggenate some of the friends here. There you go. If you feel you still need a good look at that thing, then that's, pause the video when it was up. Anyway, I know I'm gonna be rambling on. This video is gonna be a lot longer than I meant for it to be, and I do apologize if it's dull, but it's just, people do recaps of their years, so I figured I would do mine. And do it in my way of not doing good. But I'm going to go ahead and come back to a more positive side of things. So another friend that I've met throughout my YouTube time, and this one I'm a little sad that I've not done any. I don't think I've actually done any videos. I've been featured in a couple of his videos because we were on Discord, but I myself have not actually done a video with him. So, I should have at least one picture. Where is it? Was it in that folder? Probably. Alright, hang on. Sorry, folks. You know me. I'm not good at this. You think after almost 2 full years I'd be better, but there we go. Okay, that picture's a lot bigger than I thought, but that's okay. So we're going to put him here. He's going to kind of tuck in down here below these guys. There we go. So Dingo Bat Flyer. He's a friend of mine who lives in Australia. He's kind of like Jay, where he'll slav up his videos every now and then, but that's just kind of how they do. He's a really cool guy. He likes to have fun. He plays a lot of he plays all kinds of games too. Honestly, we all kind of play different kinds of games, but I'd say he's focused more on things that rely on like military and shooting type stuff. Just from what I've seen, like it's usually military, shooting, or cars. Those are usually his kind of games. I could be wrong, but those are what I've seen the most of when he's played games. He's, like I said, he's pretty cool. He does YouTube as well. In fact, he actually currently has me beat on subscriber count. I used to be the highest between like the group of 4 of us, and then all of a sudden his numbers went skyrocketing. So he's definitely more entertaining than I am. But yeah, I would go check him out if I were you guys. He does cool videos, and he's also been using a VTuber like me lately. So you can check out his model, which is a pretty cute model. I like it. And yeah, he's like I said, he's fun to watch and fun to hang out with. Sorry, I'm kind of lost in my thoughts here. I always say I've been told it'd be probably a good idea for me to write down bullet points of what I need to say, but the problem is I just, even if I had that, I would still be unorganized. That's just how I am. But anyway, Dingo Bliat. I did it again. I did it last time. I did a shout out for him. But Dingo Bat Flyer, he's really cool. Like I don't have enough words in my head to describe how awesome he is, along with everyone else. But go check out his videos. You'll see what I'm talking about. He's fun to hang out with. He's fun to, hell, I'm not much of a party person, but when there's a party going on and I'm, there with them, it's fun times. Let's see. Like I said, I'm sorry I don't have more words to say, Dingo. All I know is I hope your leg gets better, because I know you hurt that recently, so. But it's definitely, just like with Jay, it was good meeting you this last year. In fact, he's the reason I even met Jay, because I met Dingo first, and then I met Jay through Dingo, and then we've all just become a nice little group. Let's see, next up is my friend Mira, who some of you may know as Smab. She is, I guess I'll go straight to the point, she is a transgender, but she's, and she's really cool. Like, I'm gonna probably say the same thing. A lot of the people I talk about today I'm gonna describe them as really cool people. But she also does YouTube. She does live streams on YouTube more often than recordings. So you'll see her stuff live as she's going, but she'll also do good recordings too. So, it's been a rough year for her as well. So she hasn't been as active as she once was, but she's gonna try and get back into it more. So you have that to look forward to. I think we're all gonna try and get back into the swing of things more than we were. Like, I've been slowing down a bit lately too, but it's just how it is sometimes. But like I said, I'll also be trying to get back into the swing of all this more than I have been. But so will she. So look forward to all that. And again, links to all the channels will be in the description, so you can all go visit them and see what they got going on. Basically, what else was I gonna say? So with Mira, she also streams with her friend Gaiman. Like, they'll usually do a stream together, and you get nice little banter between the two. Sometimes it's pretty funny, but it's good to have someone to banter with during a live stream. Like, honestly, I should do it more. Try to have someone with me watching the video and talking shit while I play. maybe I'll try it on a few of these games that I have. But yeah, again, Mira's just an awesome person. I'm glad I've met her, and I met her through Dingo and Jay as well. Like, basically, I've met a lot of people through Dingo. Dingo's kind of the driving force behind the group there. Let's see. Honestly, not too much else to say. Like, Mira does good videos. Like I said, most people probably know her as Smab because of her channel is called Smab. That was what she went by before she started calling herself Mira, but she'll still call herself Smab for the channel. So, go check her out. She does good videos, and and then when she's with Gaiman or anyone else on her videos, like, it's always fun to watch the banter. Let's see, what else do we got here? This next person has been in videos with me, and she's cool to hang out with. Let's see, where is it? There she is. Boop. So this is my friend Succubexx. I've done a couple videos with her. Me and her played Don't Starve together. Hang on, what am I controlling here? I need to make sure I'm messing with the right thing here. Okay. We're gonna shrink her down a little bit. I don't have like a transparent image of her, so she's gonna be right there. Anyway, So that's Succubexx. She does Instagram. She does VR chat Instagram more often than non-VR chat, but she's very fun to hang out with. She likes to go hang out, go out for walks. Like she's a very lovely person. I can say safely, she definitely has a bit of a. I'm trying to think of a way. You know what? I'll say eccentric side. if you want to know more about that, you'd have to meet her. But she's really fun to hang out with. She's a lovely lady, and frankly, always a blast to hang out with and chit chat with. You know, and I hope she has a great year too. I know this last year has been rough for everybody. Like I said, it's been kind of a rough year, but hopefully this year will be a lot better. And again, I know this video is going to be a lot longer than it needs to be, but you know what? I don't know. But yeah, Bex, she's really cool, and I can't think of what else. I can't think of words. I'm not good with words. But, you know, I'm glad I met her. So, Bex, if you watch this, you know, it's been fun hanging out with you every chance we get. It's kind of hard with time zones and everything, but we manage. Same goes for Dingo, honestly. The time zone differences between here and Australia is like 17 hours, I think. So it's like they're in the future right now. They're like in January 2nd. Their New Year's already started. Oh yeah, Mira also lives in Canada. That's another random fun fact that I forgot to bring up. So, all right, let's go to the next person. I can shout out here. Also, I will link Bex's Instagram to the description, so you can check that out. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't think I have anyone in particular that I can slap on the screen right now. I have more friends, but I don't particularly have... Like, they're friends you probably have not encountered throughout my games or sessions. Well, a couple people, like the Toad Conjurer, who I have... I used a picture of like a basic frog, kind of, for him. Actually, wait, whoops. Yeah. Let's see. I have a picture I can use for him, though. He's been in a couple of my videos. And he's always fun. He's always fun to hang out with. Like, he and my buddy Lee, they came over for New Year's Eve last night, so we hung out all night. But they're cool people. Everyone I know is cool people. All of my friends are cool people. Like, I've always been glad to know I've met some awesome people in my existence. But yeah, just basically to all the friends who didn't get put up on screen here, I just want to say, you know, I'm truly grateful to have met and gotten to know all of you. Like, you're all really cool. I can't stress enough how genuinely happy I am that I've met so many awesome people. Especially, like, just in this last year alone, I've met so many people, and they're all really cool people. So thank you for being my friend and family, basically. As well as my actual family. Like, I love my actual family too. So, it's been a hoot. That's all I can say. Like, they've helped make the year a little less bad. But, let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in particular I really want to say. Like, I've already made this video so much longer than I meant to. No, and that's about all I can think to say right now. I've already said way more than I intended, and made this video a lot longer than I intended, and I will always forever screw up update videos like this because that's just how I am. Yeah, that'll be it. So tell you what, if you watched it all the way here to the end, I have a couple random clips that I did in VR chat that I'll put at the end of this, so you guys have something to at least look at. of some entertainment value. So look forward to that. I will say I messed up the recording on one of them because I forgot to use the proper camera, but it still kind of worked out. But otherwise, yeah. Thank you all for listening if you did, and enjoy these little video tidbits here at the end. And till next time, have a good year.
Kom maar na op de scooter. Ja. Wil een stukje met haar rijden. Me wel niet lukken. Kijk ik voor elkaar. Maar na op de scooter. Ja. Een stukje met haar rijden.
Dance like a bunch of pros.
Zal me wel niet lukken. Kijk ik voor elkaar. De gasten willen lachen, maar we lachen aan de bank. Dus zijn ze niet meer dankbaar, dan worden ze bedankt. Dus thanks voor de geitjes en thanks voor je shit. Want niemand is een topper zoals ik met die hands. Face, put your pop out. Face, put your pop out. Face, put your pop out. Watch out. On face, put your pop out. Pop my best watch out. On face, put your pop out. Go back, cake in hand.
Rise from your grave.
That's some fucked up shit.
VR chat and its best. Well, folks, now you know what VR chat as a whole is.
This is a lifestyle, not a gimmick.
Do note that once you become part of VR chat, this will become your life.
Oh yeah, epilepsy warning, sorry.
Oh yeah. Between the world and your avatar, definitely some epilepsy. And some possible hairy palms if you continue to view the seal for long periods of time.
Dude, this is just a TikTok right here. That's all it needs.
Oh,
to
yeah,
be.
I can add to this madness. Yep. Welcome to 2022, baby. Happy New Year.
Walking into 2022 like.
Oh my god. Yeah, he really does.
Going, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, and the seal just continually flips himself as I go.
I think he needs a doctor. Yeah, he's just having a seizure, man.
That sounds so aggressive. Oh my god, I'm hitting stop on this.